I don't know. I have so many places I could go with that. The Simpsons and Blather is an interesting one because I feel like that if you take the first 7 seasons out of the Simpsons, you take the first 7 out. I think it's it's an even contest. The first 7 seasons are being as good as they were because that was an incredibly smartly written show. In the first
Oh yeah, no, the writing for The Simpsons is brilliant.
Yeah,
it just ran a long time, which is why I was using it as an example.
Yo, I know. No. It was more brilliant then than it is now. Like now, it's a lot
canned.
Yeah, it's very. No, hey, listen. We all, as a creatives, want the Simpsons business model, right? We all want the business model of it. We don't necessarily want the creative result of said business model of it. I think the dream most of us have is we want to be like Brandon Sanderson, because I say, and I'm using that as an example because Brandon Sanderson writes these great, wonderful world building things that are fun to read, generally quite very fun to read. And he's got something for everybody. If you want the big giant things, he's got the big giant things. If you got like the young adult stuff, he's got that too. And you want like me, silly, he's got silly too, right? So depending on which way on the spectrum you go, there's something for everybody. We want that, but we also want to make zillions of dollars in that. And very rarely, I think, does that go together in that business. It's usually really, really good. There's a formula to it that's sellable. People get it because it's a formula that has been proven to work time and time again, or it's really creative and it's brilliant, and then years later it gets revisited because people realize just how good it was. It's very, very hard to have something. I think it's very difficult to see that really awesome creative vibe, right? And be successful at the same time. There are some exceptions, though, like as Neil Gaiman, you did bring out Neil Gaiman. So there you go.
I think of it as a multi-layered sort of ecosystem. Writing is amazing because there's so many options for you. Here, let's see some of my inspiration.
Yeah, sure. Let's see some of your inspiration. Here. Hey! Hi!
Yes, this little bug is why I do a lot of the things I do.
So what's the little bug's name?
This is Gwen.
Hi, Gwen. Yeah. How you doing?
She's doing pretty good. She's just over a year old, and she has changed everything in my life for all the better ways.
I see that. I see that.
She's giving her mom a hard time right now because I, as we mentioned earlier on in the broadcast, wasn't sure I was going to be here just now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
I gotta say, listen, I can't compete with Gwen. Gwen just wins. That just I would have, if you said I want to spend time with my kid and that's your kid, I understand. I'll cry a little bit, but I understand.
Well, fortunately, she's versatile and she does tend to pull the crowds. So what can
yeah, hi. So everybody say hi to Gwen. Hi.
Say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's watching you. She's like, "Who is this new?
Who is this guy? My name's Josh. I'm silly."
He's just joshing.
Yeah, that's right. Just joshing with you. She has it. She totally has. Yeah. So I mean, that is who she is. She's tired though.
Oh yeah, she's been playing all day. She's gonna take care of her mom.
She
does like to see her own face. She's her own favorite fan.
Yes.
And she's playing with her tongue right now.
I know she is. This is awesome. We got this interview.
And she's smarter than I am by a league, so
that's okay. Listen, I've come to the conclusion that if I should have kids, they will be smarter than me and better than me in every way, and that's the way it should be, right? That's still that I've learned this already. I've accepted this, right? Things like getting my butt kicked in Call of Duty by 6-year-old kids have prepared me for that inevitability that if I do bring life into this world, it will be better than I was.
Well, she's made a hard year much easier to deal with.
Yes.
She keeps me driven to do a lot of things.
Which is good.
Go get your mom. You might remember that I left Facebook recently.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, and before that, I had a daily routine where I would write a grateful thought for something from the day before. And that was a mental health exercise for me. That was something that my sister dared me to do in 2014, I think. Said, "Yeah, I bet you can't write something you're grateful for every day for a month." And I kept doing that for like 6 years because it just sort of kept on. But the context of it was that if I'm grateful for something for yesterday and I have to think about it the next day, then I take all of the things that I was stressed or frustrated from the day before out of my mind because I'm not thinking about them. I'm thinking through them. It really improved my ability to be positive and to improve my perspective on the world. And that's something that I've kept up doing, except now I email it to an address that I set up for her. And it's something I intend to compile for her every couple of years as a summary of all the grateful thoughts every day to sort of walk her through the things I wanted to tell her on a daily basis.
That's awesome. Like for me, like this time for me, I've been doing random things of gratitude to people I met. That's what I've been doing it. I have found that, especially in a time like this, you almost like creating positivity is a really good way to dispel a lot of the stuff going on around you right now. It's a really good way of dealing with it. And I decided that for me personally that I would go to people, and I've been doing this even now throughout Christmas. I've been going to people, 3 people a day. For now, it's 3 people. A specific Christmas note about why I was really happy to talk to someone, meet someone, or interact with someone this year, and things I'm really happy for and things I'm rooting for. And it's amazing just to watch that. It's just a quick reaction for me, because again, I'm not writing for a kid. Oh, that's awesome, right? Like, you're actually doing that. But what I found was like first off, it makes me feel good because honestly, I'm saying something really nice. I'm saying a nice thing, and in this world, I'm putting something nice out there. But second, I can see the impact it's going to have. Your daughter, when she finally reads this stuff, she's going to be like, "Well, Daddy, you're very, very smart." She might actually say you're smarter than you give yourself credit for.